What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Polishing Podcast. I am your host, Nicco, otherwise known as Nicco All Powerful. Always, most of the times, joined by my co-host, Trent, otherwise known as Pixelated Apollo.
Hello.
And yeah, I was about to fucking say what the weather was like.
So we had to redo this intro because Nicco starts off with talking about the weather.
It's like
what's your deal, man? No,
I don't know. It's like I go into radio show host thing. Like, it's a smooth 25 degrees out. No, it's not
traffic on I-85 is quite backed up.
That's a throwback. I haven't been on I-85 in years.
Yeah.
But
you're not missing much.
For those that don't know, that's an interstate in Georgia. Fucking no. I guess that's just for whatever reason, I get into radio host mode, and I'm like, I gotta mention the weather. I don't know what's going on. We need some zany music and fucking just weird noises.
By the time you upload this too, it's gonna be a different day, so the weather could be completely different. It's just
it doesn't
so
make any
irrelevant.
But yeah, it's a day. I'm not gonna say what kind of day or what kind of weather it's having. No, I mean it is kind of gloomy. That doesn't help my
Stop,
mood.
Nicco. Just stop. No.
Look, I'm trying to get into why maybe I'm gonna be low energy. Jeez.
Okay. Sorry.
I woke up anxious. I have anxiety.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
My head kind of hurt. I was like, today's going to be one of those not good days.
So spring is basically here, right?
Not so much here. It's supposed to snow tomorrow.
Oh, well, in Georgia it's here because it's been really
yellow.
Warm and sunny. And my body always just reacts terribly when the season changes, especially starting of spring. Mm-hmm. And I get really bad headaches.
Oh, it's probably just the pressure of the weather change and all of that goddamn awful pollen.
Yeah, it's probably things like, like you said, it's it happens every year. It's just like a headache that lasts like 4 or 5 days until my body's used to the pressure. Yeah,
that's always the worst. Even here, once the seasons change, I get sinus pressure for a week.
Yeah.
It's never good.
That's what I've been going through the past couple days, but hopefully I'll get used to it soon.
It takes a little while. All I know is I'm glad to not be visiting Georgia during springtime, because if I did, I would get a sinus infection the same day.
Yeah.
That actually happened when I came down for Gino, my little brother, his graduation, from his undergraduate degree for his for college. I came home, and within 24 hours, I had a sinus infection because of all the pollen in the air. It was awful.
It's pretty bad in Georgia.
Yeah. But anyway, enough about fucking that
weather,
the South and the weather. God damn it. This is the Polishing Podcast, which, if you didn't know, is a euphemism about our friendship. And we talk about games and other things. And yeah, I don't know. If you've made it this far, you're like, yeah, you definitely don't only talk about games.
So the Polishing Pod, that just reminded me. Mm-hmm. I was driving with my girlfriend to a grocery store, and there's a nail salon. And their slogan was polish you off. And I was like, that's amazing.
That's our slogan.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta sue.
Suing them. Yeah.
We gotta sue.
Even though theirs probably makes more sense than ours.
Just a little bit. I mean, if I could think of a better name, I would change the name of the podcast. But I can't, which is why this has been the Polishing Podcast for so long. God, that's
such an old joke too.
We were 21.
High school. Yeah, I guess we were out of high school.
Yeah, because that was back in Smite times that we made that joke.
Yeah. Man, those are the good days.
They could just be the days. They don't have to be good.
Were the days.
The days of our lives. Did you know those soaps have been going on for 9,000 episodes?
Wow.
That and
A lot of drama in that family.
so much drama. I only know this because I saw someone tweet like my mom, like his tweet was like my mom like clowned me for watching Naruto, but then I saw how many episodes are in the Days of Our Lives,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Come on, this is some bullcrap."
Yeah, it's yeah.
So yeah, the Polishing Podcast is a weird name for our podcast. It's going to be even weirder once I start trying to get other people onto here and be like, "So what's with the name?"
Yeah.
Well, you see,
Well, you don't just never explain it. Just polishing. Come on.
Polishing is what guys do. It's what bros do. God,
That's what everyone does.
Yeah, it's such a God. Maybe we should think of a new name. We're already 30-something episodes deep. Fuck it. But yeah. Also, just an update for like the numbers on the podcast. In the last 30 days, there were like 150 downloads.
Wow.
And like over the course of it being on Podbean, like the most that we've gotten is like 480 something. So in the past month, we almost doubled the amount of like downloads. So a lot more people listen to this than just our moms, like we say they do.
Oh, wow. Moms and now extended family.
God, I wouldn't want my family to find this podcast. Or at least I just don't want them to listen because I don't think we've said anything too weird, but I mean, that last episode with saying I'd kill myself, I wouldn't want my parents to hear that. Oh, no.
Yeah, I get that way when someone finds my channel that I know. Like, hey, saw your channel. It's like, oh, no.
Oh, you saw that cringe.
Please. It's like, yeah. They usually say something nice, but I'm like, okay, thanks.
Oh, no. It's like somebody from that you just met in real life, and they're like, oh, hey, I saw you're a YouTuber. And you're like, no.
Yeah.
No.
No, it's usually if it's someone I just met, I don't care. But if it's someone like...
But you were trying to impress them.
Oh, if I'm trying... Well, I mean... Come on, I got YouTube. I'm a YouTuber.
It's like, I almost got 550,000 subscribers. You better like me.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, Mr. Big Britches is coming through town.
500,000.
You're on your way.
Yeah, if I keep doing it, maybe I'll get 1 million one day.
Oh, it's happening this year. I feel it in my
loins. This year?
I feel it.
I better come up with some viral videos then.
It's easy. There's so many things you could do.
Yeah.
I'm not going to mention them now because somebody might steal them.
Okay, that's smart.
I don't trust our audience at all.
Yeah, you should.
You're a bunch of thieves and crooks. I know it.
There goes our downloads.
They're going to illegally download this off of fucking like... God.
Illegally download. It's free.
They're going to download it off uTorrent. I have no statistics on it. Oh my God. I wonder if that's a thing. Do you think there's a weird black market podcast scene that's not about illegal things? It's just people downloading it off, like not on iTunes, so that way the stats don't count.
No.
It's like, oh man, I really want to listen to the Joe Rogan podcast, but I don't want him to get the views.
Yeah, no. I could see people downloading podcasts that are blocked by like payments.
Oh yeah, like a Patreon or something. Yeah, that makes sense.
But not a free one, just because they want to make it seem like they're getting less views.
Just despite the person making it,
which makes no sense. I really love their podcast, but I just don't want them to succeed. It's like, what?
Hey, listen, the internet has ad block all over the place and specifically on like YouTube and Twitch, and people are like adamant about like, I will not watch your ads, but I will watch your content. And it's like, well, thanks.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up.
So I don't know. I mean,
that's pretty messed up. You know who's to blame for that is the stupid websites that like have ads popping up everywhere.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like you're scrolling through, pop up, buy this vacuum. It's like, what?
I don't need a vacuum. I mean, I do actually, but how did you know?
Another thing is that when you buy something and then you see a bunch of ads for it, it's like, look, I already bought it. I don't need it anymore.
That's always the weirdest thing. It's like, hey, you like this video game that you just bought? I'm like, yeah, we'll buy it again. It's like, that's not how that works.
Yeah, I bought it already. Stop.
I don't need to buy it twice.
That's what I don't get. It's like,
yeah.
you'd think they would fix that, but
It's based off clicks on your cookies, and then they're like, oh, show them the ads for it. And it's like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, I looked at headsets, like just another like fucking headsets a while ago for like headsets. Jesus Christ, I don't need a microphone. I have a standalone. And then I've been getting ads for headphones since then. I'm like, I didn't even buy one, so I get it. But like, damn, a guy goes looking for headphones one day, and all of a sudden, every ad I get on every website is headphones.
Yeah,
it's wild.
Yeah, that is wild. I don't get it. And YouTube's to blame too for this whole ad block. They have terrible ads.
Yeah.
Like, I remember my most viewed video was used so many times by companies that were advertising like historical mobile games. Mm-hmm. And they would use the gameplay from that video to make it look like that's the mobile game. So I would get an ad of my own video. I'm like, how is this okay, YouTube? How is this okay?
I mean, that's the thing is I think a lot of stuff with ads is automated to a point where the site that's hosting the ads don't know what's in the ads.
Yeah, it's bad because it's like my content is being advertised on your website.
Yeah, and
I should make royalty from that.
It's not for what you wanted it for.
Yeah, so that and they went the whole pedophilia shit that's going on with YouTube.
Yeah, with the weird.
And I'm getting weird ass ads from like TikTok and shit. And like,
I mean, TikTok's just like I've been seeing so many TikTok ads on Twitter and YouTube and like all these other places. So I'm like, isn't this just fine? But you can use other people's videos in your video. Like I'm so confused by what it is, and I don't look it up because I don't care.
Weird. They're weird, and then like I get this like waifu ad all the time. Of like level 1 waifu.
Oh, I've seen that one too. Yeah. And it's like at the end she's like, and the second one she's pregnant, and the other one she's got a baby, like, and I'm like, what's happening?
Yeah, it's just like, what YouTube? Like, what the fuck?
This is why I try not to pay attention to any of these weird ads because I'm like, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, well, it's just annoying when it's just TikTok, man. TikTok makes me want to like quit YouTube.
Why?
Just those ads, like whenever I see one, and it's just some like person lip singing a song. I'm just like, who the fuck watches this?
A lot of people.
Why?
I mean, look, people find all kinds of things entertaining. They watch your videos.
Yeah, but what? Are you comparing my videos to people lip syncing songs?
No, I'm just saying. There's all kinds of entertainment for all kinds of people.
Right, I get that, but like,
look, there's a reason why lip sync battle exists on like whatever show that happens on.
That's true.
Yeah, people like it. I don't know why, but they do.
I don't know how anyone watches anything on cable.
Anything?
All trash.
I mean, Bob's Burgers. Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Especially like competition shows and like reality TV.
Oh
like,
yeah, I don't know. I don't give a shit about that. I'm just like like shows.
Yeah.
That end up on Hulu a day later anyway. But yeah, this was a weird topic.
Yeah. Anyways, you want to talk about video games?
Nah. Let's keep talking about how much you hate TikTok.
Okay. All right. Well,
we can turn that into an hour. Easy. Watch. Go ahead, vent.
Yeah.
No. No, we can move on because I mean I don't hate it, but I mean I don't get it. Like I legitimately don't really get some of them.
Hate it. It's just they're advertising to the wrong person because like I see TikTok ads everywhere. I've never used it. I've never looked it up. I never wanted to use it. I don't know why they're advertising it to me. I don't know.
It's based off something you did. Because
so.
that's how the ads usually work. It's based off like sites and things you've clicked on and they go into your cookies and they root around and find it.
Yeah, well, I don't know what I did to get this torture, but
yeah, so just to not get off this topic yet. The one I've seen most often is the one with the girl who's painted like a mime or just is a mime. I don't know if she is or isn't. And I'm like, I always just go skip. Like, I don't know what's going on and I don't want to know. It's either on Twitter or YouTube and I skip it or scroll past it.
yeah, I always skip those shit. I just don't that, or do you ever like see something you hate so much and you gotta just look at it?
No.
That's sometimes happens to me. I'm watching this and I'm thinking in my head, who the fuck watches this shit?
See, I don't get car crash syndrome where it's like, oh my god, look at all the blood and the car is just completely folded in half. I got to look at it. I'm just like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't do that, but in terms of things I hate, like, I don't know. It's like a weird self-torture thing. Like, I like to torture myself. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that's why I'm getting TikTok ads, because I'm watching through one.
There you go. Now you've answered your own question.
Yeah.
Congratulations. We got to the root of your problems. It's
Anyways. Oh, good. I don't want to be like that. We'll move on and promote things I like, not what I hate.
I thought you said you didn't hate it. Gotcha.
I never said I didn't hate it.
Oh, we got it on tape.
What did I say I didn't hate?
You were like, oh, I don't hate TikTok. I just don't like it.
I don't remember saying that. I remember saying I fucking hate TikTok.
Guys, write down in the comments whether or not he said he hated it.
I don't know. Yeah, you can go back and listen, but...
All right, let's do it right now.
Yeah.
I hate it. No.
Yeah.
Anyway, so vidgams. How are the vidgams treating you?
Good.
Oh, that's good. What has piqued your interest as of late?
He's just playing the same crap every day.
I don't know if that's true.
Apex. Been doing some Total War, of course.
But Apex is a dead game.
Apex is a dead game. It's dying.
No, it's not dying. It's dead.
Oh, it's dead.
It's fucking dead, mate.
You might as well not play it.
Yeah, don't buy that. Don't buy that battle pass. Don't do it.
It's dead.
It's dead.
So it's not really dead. It's we said that because it was like a Reddit post.
Yeah, it was a Reddit post. Yeah, the game's dying. It's 5 weeks into its life cycle. Doesn't have a battle pass. It's dying. It's got worse numbers than Fortnite on Twitch. It's dying. It's like they broke so many records when it released, and there's still there's still people playing it.
Yeah,
like people are dumb as hell.
Yeah.
The internet will do internet things.
Yeah, people are dumb.
But yeah, the new guy came out, Octane. He's a little speed demon.
He's all right. I don't really care for him.
Well, you don't play super aggressive either.
I mean, pretty aggressive.
Yeah, but you don't play you play Lifeline and Bloodhound, which can be played aggressively, but for a lot of the time, it's like people like me who play like Wraith and Bangalore. Like Octane is like that kind of character where it's like, you want to go in.
That's true, but like I don't know, like I just think like even from someone who don't like I don't really play those characters, but like I think Bangalore is cool and Wraith. I just think Octane's kind of lame. Like his ultimate's kind of lame, and yeah.
I mean, I think the reason why his ult's not so strong is because he can increase his movement speed every 2 seconds.
Right.
And that's amazing. And then he passively regens health. It's really slow. It's nothing crazy, but I guess we should actually talk about this since people may or may not have played. Because that battle pass dropped like 2 days ago at this point. 3 days by the time this is uploaded. Or 4. Depends on if I do it Friday or Saturday. Whatever. Gotta stop talking about that. Octane, new character. His passive is that he regens 1 HP every 2 seconds. His quick ability is a stim that increases his movement speed by a lot. His ultimate is a jump pad. There, we did it.
Yeah, we did it.
He's also small. Like, he's skinny and kind of
That's
short,
true.
so he's hard to hit.
Hard to hit, yeah.
But with a lot of people aren't talking about his Pathfinder's buff, which is nuts. He is legitimately might be like one of the top tier legends now.
Yeah.
So if you guys didn't know, Pathfinder used to have a hitbox that looked like Minecraft Steve was on top of his robo body, which didn't make any sense because Pathfinder's really skinny.
Minecraft.
It's like if people like outlined his hitbox and it looked like Minecraft Steve. Like, it was huge compared to the rest of him.
Yeah.
But now Pathfinder's hitbox is more aligned to him, like legitimately his body, and you won't just shoot him if you're not actually shooting him.
Yeah.
And they increased the range of his grappling hook and increased the things that you could hit with the grappling hook, like zip lines. So you could grapple to a zip line and automatically it'll start taking you across the zip line and stuff like that. And a lot of people think he might be like the top, like easy to use, not easy to use, but like the try hard team is like Pathfinder, Lifeline, and then whoever else.
Yeah, probably like Wraith.
Or, yeah, Wraith, Bangalore, fucking anybody other than Gibraltar and Caustic. Because Gibraltar got a hitbox quote unquote buff, but apparently they reduced its size by 1%. And, there's nothing they can do to him without artistically changing his character. Like, they can't make the hitbox smaller than what you see because then you'll be shooting through him, and that's never good.
Yeah.
So they would need to change, like, maybe he just doesn't wear a giant fucking bomb defusal suit, which, I mean, would help if he wasn't wearing such bulky armor, because apparently, like, when he's out of the armor, he's still big. He's just not that fucking big.
Right.
But yeah, so who knows what they're going to do to him or Caustic. Though I don't feel like Caustic suffers from that many problems. It's more so that you can't play him aggressively. I don't know. I think people just want to like fight. And they're like, oh, I can't fight with these bigger characters because they're easier to hit.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, makes sense, but that just means it requires a different play style that you don't want to adapt to.
Right. Like more passive.
Yeah. Which is fine. Not every character has to be Wraith jumping through shit and Naruto running everywhere. Look.
Yeah. But that's just that's just how that game is though. Like,
yeah. Well, apparently on console, it's not nearly as aggressive.
Well, that's lame.
Well, yeah, for them. I feels like from what people have said, it's like, you know, more not tactical, but it's not people just sprinting as soon as they hear gunshots towards fighting. It's more like, oh, let's like go towards the fighting, but like kind of set up all of our abilities and make sure we're like in the fight. Whereas like when me, you, and Jackie play together, Jackie just sprints off as soon as he hears gunfire, and we're like, all right, we gotta try to keep up with him before he gets 3v1.
That's Jackie, literally any shooter game. Like, any shooter game. Playing squad, right? Which is like super tactical. And he'll always be by himself. And you got to work together kind of game. And just like, damn it, Jackie.
I mean, hey, I don't mind it because I'm I'm sometimes more aggressive than he is, because you guys will be like, all right, we got a team in front of us, and then I'll be halfway down the hill already. And
you can get aggressive too. It's just, yeah, you definitely have to pay attention to your teammates and you have to go with them, because if they get 3v1,
yeah, there's nothing you can do about it. Like, the best players can't win 3v1s when they're getting team shot. It's just not possible. But yeah, that's the new Apex stuff. The battle passes skins are like fine. I don't know. I'm not. I bought it, but I'm like not like, oh, it's so sad or anything, because people are mad about the skins and stuff. I'm like, whatever. It's stuff that I can get for $10. It's a lot. I can spend a lot more money and get a lot less on other games. Yeah. And then let's see. The Division 2 came out, so I've been playing that. I'm already level 30. I'm in World Tier 2. There's 4. And it's fun, obviously. Or I wouldn't be playing it.
Yeah.
It basically.
I mean,
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I literally know nothing about that game.
Oh well, okay. Let's dive in. So obviously there was a Division 1. We all know that. That game launched, and leveling, like doing the story missions and leveling up from 1 to 30 was really fun. But once you hit level 30, there wasn't much of anything to do. Like there was the Dark Zone, and you could redo missions again, and that's about it. They added a bunch of stuff later on. There was like big patches that came out that like completely added a whole new like bounty system where you would go out and hunt down like high priority targets in the world, which were just named bosses that dropped a bunch of loot. They redid how their loot drops, so that way everybody isn't having to go into the Dark Zone, because the Dark Zone is a PvPvE mode where you can fight NPCs, but also enemy players could come up behind you and shoot you and kill you, and then you would lose all the stuff you just got. And not everybody likes that, because if I want my stuff, I don't want somebody to be able to steal it from me.
Yeah.
And then they added like an underground mode, which is literally just you go underground, and each time you go into the underground, it's different. And they added a PvP and everything. And this time, Division 2 just launched with a bunch of stuff. Like there's story missions, side missions, strongholds, conflict, which is a dedicated PvP mode, which the Division 1 didn't have until its third DLC. Yeah, it's like a 4v4, your team versus the enemy team deathmatch. Or I think there's one that's a control point one too. There's the Dark Zones again. There's 3 different ones, 2 of which where all your stats are normalized, so you can't go in there and be like, I am a god and all of you plebeians can't hurt me. And then one Dark Zone is like that, and it rotates between the 3 that exist every week or something. And then once you hit level 30 and do all of the strongholds and all the main missions, a new faction comes in, takes over everything, and then you, as you go through and gear up from level 30, you have to take out these guys and move up the world tiers, and there's just a whole lot more shit in it than the first game launched with.
Yeah.
So I'm having fun, cool. And it's good for a looter shooter to come out that has more to do after the story ends, because a lot of them haven't had that happen.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you want to keep people playing.
Yeah. Because, especially with loot games like this.
Oh yeah, like DLC, you want people still excited.
Yeah. And there's going to be free DLC that if you have the season pass, you get. So they launched with the season pass, but all the content that they said they're coming out is free. It's the season pass owners get more stuff, and you get early access to the DLC, like a week early access. So I bought an expensive version of the game, not the most expensive one, but the second most, because I like the statue it came with, and I have the DLC, I have the season pass, all that stuff, and I don't regret that. So yeah, having a lot of fun, gearing up, played it all solo, don't have anyone else here with me. So lonely. Though Brunswick did mention that he likes loot style games, and he might think about getting it, because this game isn't a travesty like the first game was for 6 months before it got fixed. So
that's good.
Yeah, good on Ubisoft for sticking with the Division 1 until they were like, we just need to rebuild the game from the ground up if we want to fix some things, because there were problems with the engine where in PvP the best tactic for PvP was the chicken dance, and it's literally like pressing AD really quickly, and your character's animation wouldn't sync up with their hitbox, so you could kill people and hipfire them. Which in a cover-based shooter, everybody was like, "This doesn't make any fucking sense," and they were like, it doesn't." So, but they couldn't fix it in the current game without rebuilding it, like rebuilding how movement works and everything. So they were just like, hey, we're going to make a second game, new setting. Your movement speed is different. The way you heal is different, because in the first game, you just instantly put like a stim in you or whatever. And this game, it's a heal over time. Well, actually, it's not even a heal over time. It's like you have an armor bar and then your health bar. If your armor breaks, you die really quickly. And to heal your armor, you actually have to take the armor plate out of your bulletproof vest and put in a new one. And it's like this really long animation that you have to be stationary for. Whereas in the first game, you could just heal and run at the same time, which made PvP. Geez. Yeah. PvP was a fucking mess in the first game. So, yeah. And they fixed a lot of problems in the second game, and I like it a lot.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. And it's like the first looter shooter to come out in
For a while.
like, yeah, literally it's the first one to come out without any problems at launch, because like Destiny 1 and 2 both had a huge amount of issues that have since been updated. Anthem is still a fucking mess, and I played that and it was boring. Like, it lost my interest before I even finished the story, so that's never good.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the first like looter shooter game to launch where it's not like just goddamn awful from the get-go.
Yeah.
So it's only up from here, and it started pretty high.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people are making the jokes that it's like your game is so good that people are complaining about the politics in the game or the lack thereof, because it's like the story of the game is there was somebody created a super virus. They call it the green poison. They distributed it on Black Friday because of dollar bills. People all over the United States got sick. Basically, society collapsed and the government is gone. And in this game, you're basically trying to reestablish like government and try to like take back, society so it's more civilized instead of just people going around killing and looting and killing, like just, murdering each other, being awful. And people are like, this game doesn't take a political stance either way, left or right, and that's not good. It's too apolitical. And it's like, I guess, I don't know. It's such a weird thing to be like, I can't find anything wrong with the gameplay. I'm going to talk about how it's talking about how everybody should have guns and it's pro NRA. And I'm like, I haven't even run into an NPC that's like, man, if only I had more guns, this wouldn't have happened, or anything like that.
Jeez.
It's such a weird
Why does the
thing.
game have to be political? Why does everything have to be political? Why can't you just make a freaking game?
Well, I mean, most games are political. The thing is, people are complaining that this one is apolitical to a point, and it's like, I
wouldn't
guess
say that most games are political.
I mean, most games have something, like their story has something to do with political things, either in the current or in the past.
Yeah, I guess.
A lot of stories are like that. Sometimes it's not as obvious, but then like when you start to think about it, you're like, oh, this is actually talking about that. Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
It's just when things aren't subtle is when you're like, come on. Like it gets when it's overbearing and it's smacking you in the face with, it's like, all people should be treated equally. Smack, 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 smack. You're like, okay, I get it. Jesus. But like if you watched a movie about, I don't know, fucking, like if you watched a movie about aliens being fucking shit on and beaten down and they're like, oh, we gotta do something about being treated equally, your mind wouldn't like, and it was a good movie and it wasn't just constantly like, we've been oppressed and we're oppressed and this and that, and then you'd be like, oh, this is cool. Yeah. And then later on you'd be like, oh, that was all about racism, holy shit.
Yeah,
it's just only if the message is not, if the message isn't put out there well, then people are like, I don't like this.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
But yeah, so that's The Division 2, and except not the part about the movies and the aliens and stuff. That doesn't line up at all. But yeah, it's a weird thing that the game's being criticized for that. It's because, I mean, it
doesn't matter what the game is. It's going to get criticized by someone for something, you know,
but
that's how it is.
Other than that, I haven't played anything.
I've been playing Mutant Year Zero.
Path to Eden.
Road to Eden.
Oh, Road? Why do I always think it's Path?
I said Path one. I said when I'm recording a part for the game, I said Path to Eden. I was like, wait, it's Road to Eden.
I don't know why I think it's Path. It feels like it should be Path. I don't know why.
It should. But that's pretty fun.
Yeah, it looks cool. Oh god. Smacking my mic around.
You gotta loot a lot. It's like a mix of RPG and XCOM. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. I saw somebody, because it got announced for Switch recently, like as of like yesterday or something, and somebody was like, man, this game's so difficult, and the last boss, if you don't have certain mutations and have certain gear, you just can't beat it. And then somebody else is like, That's not even remotely true. Just,
Well, it's pretty straightforward. It's not like there's like the mutations. There's not a ton of them.
yeah.
So you just pick the ones you like and unlock the one. It's like it's just very straightforward. It's more of just like the adventure and the strategy of beating certain areas and stuff. Yeah. It's fun. It's good fun. The characters are really funny and fun, and just the dialogue is well put together and stuff. And
That's good.
yeah, it's a good game.
Yeah. Because a thing I saw is somebody was like, look, somebody was like, I don't like the way you have to kill like shamans because they'll constantly get reinforcements. I'm like, these turn-based games are gonna have priority targets. Most video games have priority targets you have to take out first. That's just games.
That's stupid. I love that.
Yeah.
Because you have to. The cool thing about this game is that you get to pick where you want to start the battle.
Yeah.
Like most, at least in my experience, you start at this like at a point.
Yeah.
You know, like you start here, then you play. Well, this one you can kind of walk around the battlefield and set up an ambush and take out priority targets like the shaman and whatnot.
Yeah. And like if you've played XCOM, it's not like, because that's like the easiest example because everybody knows what XCOM is when it comes to like these turn-based strategy games.
Right.
It's like, because in XCOM you start hidden and you can ambush, but this is different because you don't use turns to do that. It's free movement up until you fight, so you can literally see the enemy's like vision circle, or I guess they're just sensory circle, because I mean if you were behind them they can't see you but they'd hear you, and you would be able to like move around and everything and just make sure you don't end up in the middle of everybody, because then you're gonna die, because that's how that works. Whereas XCOM, you literally start on one end of the map and have to work towards the enemies and hopefully not hit their vision center or vision sensory thingy. Range. There we go. Sensory range.
Right.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so you can freely move around, and that it's great for like if you're in a spot where there's 5 enemies but 2 of them are kind of far away, you can set up an ambush, kill them, and then go back to free roaming because you killed the 2 enemies that are aware of you or whatever.
Yeah, and the other 3 don't know yet.
Yeah.
That's
so
cool.
it's fun. Yeah. It's not a full price game either, so I think it's like what, $40?
Yeah. You mean not a AAA priced game?
Yeah.
It's like a AA.
Yeah.
A AA battery. That was a stupid joke, and I regret making it. I'm pretty sure, it's only $40. It's $34.99 on PC right now.
Oh,
on Steam.
yeah.
Whereas the Switch version that's coming out is like did it say deluxe edition or something? I don't know. Is there DLC?
I think no. You get like
there is
artwork.
deluxe edition one,
but it's not like extra content though. Well, it is extra content, but like it's not like a DLC for the story or something.
Yeah, full game.
It's just like you get like
wallpaper,
artwork and
soundtrack.
Yeah.
It's just So apparently the one they're selling for the Switch is a deluxe edition version that's cheaper because it's $39.99 or $49.99. I don't know. But the one deluxe edition on Steam is $54.99.
Yeah.
But if you don't need to buy that, because it's you don't. I mean, unless you like the soundtrack and stuff, then go ahead. But you don't need it. It's not like you're missing out on story beats or anything.
Right.
But yeah, I think that's all I haven't played any other games recently.
I've been playing World of Warships.
Oh, that's true. You have.
Yeah.
And is that coming out today? Yeah, it is, isn't it?
They haven't replied yet, so.
Okay, well, it wouldn't matter because if I said today and this comes out on a different day,
that's
then
true.
We don't know when it's coming out, so since we just found out.
I have a video coming out soon.
Yeah, there you go.
but yeah, World of Warships, it was I've always known of the game. Like I've seen other YouTubers cover it, do sponsored videos for it and stuff. But I played World of Tanks, but it's just like I like naval combat, but like Age of Sail. And then I was just like, all right, let's try it. And it was really, really, really fun. Like it was really good. So I enjoyed it a lot.
Hashtag not an ad.
Hashtag not an ad. Yeah.
Not that I don't think we'd have to say that, but people are gonna still, even after saying that, somebody's gonna be like, "You got sponsored to say that on the podcast, didn't you?" It's like, motherfucker, if we got sponsored for anything on the podcast, you'd be the first to know.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be the first thing we said.
Oh, talk about one of our sponsors today. No, there's no sponsors for this. There's nothing.
No, I genuinely enjoyed the gameplay of World of Warships, and if you're into historical,
it's gonna be on the back of the box when they release it for console. It's like Pixelated Apollo. Genuinely enjoyed the gameplay.
Yeah. That'd be a terrible quote. One indie game did that. I'm not gonna say which one because I still work with them. They quoted me saying that I enjoy the game and misspelled my name.
Oh no!
I was like, why? But
let's see.
Yeah.
It
wasn't on a cover or anything.
Yeah. But is it on like Steam?
It was like on a video.
Oh, on a video. Dang it.
Like intro, yeah.
I was hoping it's going to be on like Steam or something. Damn.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they'll have reviews on Steam.
Yeah.
And I was really hoping to get that quote and look at it just for me, not anyone else.
I mean, I could find the video and show you. But
you don't have to.
It was cool, though. I mean, they're you know... It happens. I remember Total War, when Warhammer 2 came out, they made this video of it was like a video of all YouTube creators who got the game early and did little montage of them playing the game. And they showed a clip of one of my videos and put a different YouTuber's name in it.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I was like, how the I don't like to be one of those people, but like I'm the world's largest Total War YouTuber. And you confused me for someone else? Like, I just don't get that.
Somebody got either a sent home with no pay or got fired that day for that.
Nah, they don't care. But eventually I think they emailed me and apologized, and they did a quick annotation.
Oh no! And nobody has annotations on anymore.
It's just like,
annotations don't exist anymore on YouTube.
Well, back then they did, and they still exist if you used it. They don't remove them, but
okay.
Yeah, and it's just like, man, like this guy, what if someone watches that clip and they're like, oh, that was a fun clip, I'm gonna go check out this guy's channel. It's like, oh, that's not even my channel, man.
Damn, they probably
I was just I wasn't super upset. I was just roll my eye,
oh
yep,
yeah,
the classic CA move there. But yeah, that was funny. That was a big blunder.
That's a huge blunder.
Yeah, I was just like, Jesus, am I just a piece of shit to you?
Am I nothing but a piece of meat? God, that's...
Use my clip and put someone else's freaking YouTube name there? God,
He
how
probably
hard
got
is it?
So many subscribers from that.
Yeah, I doubt it.
You never know.
A lot of people left comments like, that's not who that is. That's Apollo. What? Yeah, so that was fun. But it happens.
Well, I wouldn't know anything about that because I can't be bothered to continue streaming or making videos because I get, what's the word I'm looking for? Not disinterested, not dissuaded.
Discouraged.
Discouraged. There we go. Self-esteem can't handle it.
It's a grind, and you got to focus on personal goals, not...
Yeah.
Because if you focus too much on people who've kind of had success, then you're you just think about well, why am I not getting that?
Yeah.
Because you don't see the hours and hours of grind behind, that person's success or whatever.
Yeah. And,
so I think that's what helped me when I first started out, is just having I remember I did a 50 subscriber special.
Well, yeah, you gotta.
Yeah, and it was big, and then I hit 100, and it was wow, 100 people. sub to me. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And
I remember.
Yeah.
You were always your keyboard was like this close to
Yeah.
your mic, and you were like, because
No, it wasn't. It wasn't even that. It was just my mic was so loud.
well, that's the joke I'm making. That and you never kept the camera still ever. You would just always
yeah.
move the camera.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was really, really bad. That's another thing. It's like you're gonna be really bad when you start, but you get better. Very few people start off just being awesome.
Unless you're like Jack Black. And
Well,
then you never
what?
start. Because Ninja's got his Elgato.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I don't know if it's just a joke, but because he started a video game YouTube channel, but has, as far as I know, up until this point, hasn't actually uploaded any video game stuff to it. And I guess at some point he said someone, like, I don't know if this is just the internet being, the internet, that his Elgato wasn't working or something. But then I saw somebody was like, oh, Ninja still has his Elgato, trying to fix it for him or something. What a crazy ass world we live in.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
Oh, sorry. I went to his channel and he did stuff with I forgot his name, but he's like he has a YouTube, but like his name's like Ricky something. I don't know. You might have to go.
Blinsky.
You might know him.
All right, let's see. He's got almost 4 million subscribers.
That's crazy.
No, don't play the video. Goddamn autoplay. ASMR featuring Aquafina. I don't even know who that is. Delgato. That's the thing. They were like, oh yeah, Ninja's fixing his Delgato card. Oh my god. That's funny. But yeah. Okay, so it says we're finally gaming a month ago. But yeah, for the longest time that his channel was up, there was no gaming stuff on it. Oh god, that's so funny.
Ninja responded.
What a weird time we live in, where Jack Black is not only making YouTube videos, making video game YouTube videos, and is referencing Ninja. Jack Black, star of many movies, Jack Black. Star of Tropic Thunder, will suck your dick for drugs, Jack Black.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, Tropic Thunder is a hilarious movie, even to this day.
Oh, it's great.
It's so funny.
It's good.
Oh, God. But yeah, what a weird fucking everything.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool to see that.
And he's done he was the voice of a character in, of the main character in, oh God, what video game is that? It's not Brutal Legend. It's about a rock and roll, guitarist getting sent into the heavy metal artwork world.
I think he was playing that.
It makes sense because it's him. It's his game.
Yeah.
All right, it's the game he stars in. I have it on Steam because of a Humble Bundle or something, but I've never played it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've heard it was good, like 8 out of 10s, I think. I don't know.
I don't think I'll ever play it. But
well, yeah. There's so many I have so many games on my Steam list that I've never even downloaded.
Yeah.
Like fucking let's see. Let's just see real quick. Oh, Metro 2033. I have the original Metro 2033. Not even the Redux, the original. I've never played it. No, these games are apparently amazing. Never installed it. It's probably from a Humble Bundle because I don't remember buying it at all. Fucking Command and Conquer Red Alert 3 Uprising. Never installed it. Have had it probably forever because of a Humble Bundle. Like, there's so many of those in here.
Yeah, I have a lot of that too.
And the worst part about it is like anytime I'm bored, I'm like, I want to play a game, but I don't have anything I want to play. I never go back and go, what have I not downloaded and played ever? Instead, I'm like, when's that new game come out?
Yeah, that's my problem too.
Oh man. Yeah. Is there anything else? I got nothing.
Game wise, yeah, I got nothing.
Okay.
I think that's everything.
Well, how is our resident Vietnamese potbelly pig, Josephine?
She is good.
How's she handling the weather change?
Oh, I'm sure she's loving it. She's outside napping all the time in the sun. Because it's, winter's over, and winter's pretty tough on her since she is a tropical animal.
Yeah.
But yeah, she loves the weather, and it hasn't rained in like a week, which is like the first time in like
Holy
ever.
shit. Yeah.
I know. So she's loving that, and of course I'm going on a trip here pretty soon, so we had to hire some sitters
That you're never coming back from.
Yeah, that's
Call back.
be like, guys, when I get back, I'm doing so much third age, it's gonna be crazy.
Make
Never
sure
comes
to
back.
make sure the boat drives directly into a volcano.
Wow. I don't know if there's any volcano. So I'm going on a cruise. I don't know if there's any volcanoes in the Caribbean.
I mean, look, I never said you were going to stay on that same path. I said you
Oh.
were going to make sure the boat drove into it. So,
I think there's some volcanoes in Mexico, so maybe.
look, all you got to do is commandeer the ship and drive straight into one. You're good.
I don't think that would do anything, though. You just come ashore. Anyways, yeah,
It's
she met.
sideways.
Well, it was supposed to be one person who'd come over, like the person actually, but 3 different people came over to see the pig, and I was like, oh, that's funny. Like the owner of the company came over, and he's like, I just want to see the pig. I was like, all right, yeah.
Is it like
but
a
yeah,
pet watching service? Like, what is this?
yeah, it's a pet watching service. So
Oh,
every
okay.
time you're out of town, they come over and feed the pets. I think they have to spend 30 minutes with them every visit.
Oh, okay.
That's cool, and you could tell they were really nice people, and you could tell they genuinely loved animals. So
Did you look up ratings for this company online?
I think Brittany did, and they
Oh, okay.
had really good ratings. And they even
good.
do like overnight.
Like if your pet has like separation
Like if you-
anxiety.
Yeah, or if you got dogs or anything, you have to be there overnight. So I thought it was cool, and but yeah, Josephine, usually she's really scared of strangers, but we made sure to give them all carrots right away. So Josephine, if you got food, she'll love you. So
Like most pets, if you bring food to the animal, they're like, "Oh, okay, you're a friend."
yeah. So yeah, I think she's gonna be all right.
That's good. Hope, and then when you guys get back, she's just gonna be like, "Oh, other humans." That's fine.
Yeah,
She's not even
Yeah.
gonna be excited.
yeah. She's been apparently there's a dominance thing with pigs, and if you stand in their way, they
They'll
are
taunt ya.
supposed to move. They're supposed to move. Like that's because you're the dominant one. But with Josephine,
She's been charging your legs, trying to get you out of the way.
she'll do like a headbutt. She'll do this, like, you know how like giraffes kind of like do the neck slam into each other?
Yeah.
She'll do that with her head where she like slams into your leg, and it's like, no, I am dominant.
Oh,
damn
so
it.
she's trying to test whether or not she can be the leader.
Right. So you should be able. You just gotta keep enforcing that. Like,
Yeah.
don't move, even if she bumps. It doesn't hurt. It's just
She's just
Rude.
testing whether or not, you'll get out of
Yeah.
her way.
because she wants to be the dominant one.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, she's good. She's happier, I think, because of the
She's
weather.
just being an angsty teenager now.
yeah. Now that she's 1.5.
But pig years, that's easily teenager.
Yeah, that's like 15, 16.
Yeah.
Because they live like 15 years.
Oh, yeah. So I guess she's more like, let's see. Average life expectancy of a human, let's just say 80 for easy round numbers. They live to 16. That's 5. That's like you can divide those things by 5.
Yeah, I guess she's like more like 5, 8 years old.
Yeah, but I mean 8-year-olds can still be
Yeah, little shits. That's why I don't like getting children.
there it is.
There it is.
Yeah, because we're going on a trip to California in the beginning of May, and one of our friends is coming over to watch our cats while we're gone. And she joked because we went with them to watch a movie a couple nights ago. About a week ago at this point. No, it was Saturday, so only a couple nights ago. By the time this is up, maybe a week ago. I don't know. Who cares? Nobody gives a shit about the timeline.
Just tell us the story.
But so she made a joke to her husband. She's like, yeah, there's going to be a week where you're going to be all by yourself. Because I think she plans to just stay over at our place, which is fine because that means she doesn't have to drive back and forth or anything. And we don't care. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, if it makes taking care of the cats easier, go ahead. Like, we have TV, we have internet.
Yeah.
Like, just don't run up our electricity or you're going to pay for it. Like, that's it. You know?
Right. And don't buy porn.
I mean, just don't do that. We have internet. There's so much free porn. Just don't buy porn. If you need help with your access to porn, let us know. We'll get you to some sites that are for free.
Yeah.
Just don't buy any porn. I like that. That's one of the rules. Don't buy porn. There's
Don't
free
buy
porn. Don't buy porn. Unless there's a specific star you want to support, then get her private Snapchat, okay? That has nothing to do with me or my cable, so don't buy porn.
Yes, please.
But
Like, all right.
And then you come back, $700 bill from Comcast, all kinds of porn bot. No!
Yeah. Why?
We told you so many things.
Oh, it wasn't me.
But yeah, so that should be exciting. I don't know. We're not using a company. We're just using a friend that watched our cats the last time we went to California. And she did well.
I mean, we have neighbors that have horses, and they probably would know how to take care of. I mean, taking care of pigs is easy, but we're like, we just moved in. We don't want to be like, hey, will you watch our animals?
Yeah.
We haven't built up that neighborly,
Yeah, you don't have that relationship or trust.
Can you watch our? I mean, I trust them. I met them. They're really nice people, but I just don't want to throw.
Yeah.
Hey, watch our animals. We're going out of town. Or like, I'm gonna text them that we're gonna be out of town. So if you see anything suspicious,
Yeah.
just so someone's watching over the house. But yeah, I wouldn't want to do that. So that's why we're just paying someone to do it.
That makes sense. I'm surprised you don't have security stuff.
Oh, you like cameras and stuff? Yeah, we wanted to, but it doesn't even matter because we won't be able to use it because we'll be out of town.
That's fair. Yeah, and you're on a cruise.
Or,
it's not like you're going to Europe where you'd have service and stuff.
Yeah, the service will be really bad. And even if I use the service, it could be really expensive and stuff.
Yeah.
So we're eventually going to get cameras, but...
Yeah. That way, I mean, hey, if you get a camera pointing at Josephine's little pen area, you don't have to go outside just to check on her. Be like, does she need food? Pull up your phone.
Yeah, I honestly don't mind that because I think it's good for her to have that interaction, so she's not.
Well, yeah, but also just in case you're like, I'm going to look at Josephine, but you don't want to go outside. You just want to look at her.
If it's like
you don't want to
raining
give her pets.
or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
But yeah. All right. I got nothing else. I think that's it for me.
That's it, folks.
That's all, folks. I don't even know if half our audience would understand that reference. Because that was something that was out of phase when we were growing up.
I hate getting old and being like, people ask me like, how old are you? When I'm streaming, I'm like 26, and they're like, dang, you're old. I'm like, fuck.
No, I'm not. That's all you got to say.
You're just really young. Shut up.
You have no idea what you're talking about. Shut up.
And then you look back at like cartoons you watch, and now they're becoming like old.
Memes.
Like,
No.
yeah, now they're becoming memes. What is wrong with this world?
I mean, I'm okay with SpongeBob memes because now more people know about
SpongeBob's-
SpongeBob.
Yeah, it's still on. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like one of the greatest cartoons ever.
I mean, I don't know if I'd go that far, but I haven't
Really?
watched it recently.
Well, I mean, just based on legacy and like it basically, like Nickelodeon's all SpongeBob now.
Well, yeah, I don't even know what else is on Nickelodeon other than that.
I don't watch cartoons anymore.
Yeah, the only cartoon
Like-
I've watched is Bob's Burgers, and that's like,
Well, yeah, but like that's different.
yeah, because that's like, it's weird saying adult cartoons because that sounds like porn.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's
More mature cartoons.
Yeah, it's a mature cartoon. It's not for children.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I'm okay with it. By the way, that was Looney Tunes. That was, oh God, what's the pig's name?
Why am I forgetting this?
Yeah, 'cause there's Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck,
Pig.
Elmer the Fudd. Fucking
something the pig, piggy.
Oh my God, I gotta Google it.
This is.
I'm just gonna Google stuttering pig Looney Tunes because that's what he is. Looney Tunes pig. Looney Tunes pig name. Porky Pig. There it is. God.
I knew it was like something ham related.
Oh yeah, something pig.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a Looney Tunes thing. Apparently, those cartoons stopped being made in 1940 something. So like, I don't even know why they were on when we were growing up.
Yeah, I remember they would like play them like early in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's gonna be the Polishing Podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I forgot to fucking plug it in the beginning again. One of these days, I'm gonna have something next to my fucking computer where I'm like, remember to tell people where they can listen if they're listening on the website. But until then, you can watch the podcast. Oh, fuck it. I'm not going to do it at the end. There's no point. If you made it this far, then you already listened to the podcast on something. It doesn't matter. So that's the Polishing Podcast. I'm Nicco. You can follow me on Twitter. Yeah, I guess you could subscribe to my YouTube channel. I don't know why you would. Nothing happens there. And then I haven't streamed in a long time. But if you want to, Twitch TV, Nicco All Powerful, YouTube, Nicco All Powerful, Twitter, @Nicco All Powerful, all spelled with one C for character limit discrepancies. Trent, take it away.
I'm Pixelated Apollo. I'm on YouTube, Twitter, and that's about it.
There you go.
And stay clean, stay polished.
I hope you guys have a good rest of your day /weekend whenever you listen. God bless.